The Illuminati. Once we at war with these devils. Did you strap up your combat boots yet?
Warning, warning, warning. Self-destruct sequence 3, activated. 2, 1.
Sometime I need a little something, babe, to help me pass away the time of day. 'Cause I ain't been doing nothing but drinking and thinking, yeah. Oh, since you been away. Oh, come on, babe. Can't you see that I need your love? I'm falling in your heart. Come on home, yeah, babe. Yeah. I confess that I've been wrong.
Here it is, one more time again, about to hit you with something real hard on top of your head. This your boy, Flat Archie 5000, about to drop some real shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Only the real can relate to this right here. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't real, you don't even need to be watching this right here. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? Those who are conscious, those who got knowledge of self, those who see the underlying things that are beneath the surface. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones who I'm talking to. You know what I'm saying? These are the ones who I'm talking to. And all of you, you zombies, and you mummies, y'all need to take heed. Take heed. Peep out the demonstration right now. I'm out here in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Atlanta, Georgia, to be precise. And I just got something heavy on my heart right now. And what I'm gonna demonstrate right now is just something that I'm observing. And I see it as being, it's a smack in the face to our race. You know what I'm saying? It's a smack in the face to our race. And what I'm seeing right now is that, we're not moving forward. We're moving backwards. That's what I see. I see it. I mean, this is what I see. And my main issue right now is seeing these brothers, not the brothers that's 15, 16, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? We'll deal with that. But before we deal with that, we got to get the adults straightened out first. You know what I'm saying? And the issue is that you got brothers out here that's 30 and 40 years old and even up. And not just Atlanta. I'm not just going to point Atlanta out. But being that I'm Atlanta, I'm talking about what I see out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? I see it out there in New Jersey. I see it out there in New York. I see it everywhere. You go to Compton, you go to California, you're going to see it. You're going to see it out there. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you go, you're going to see this demonstration right now, and there's something that we need to throw away with. You know what I'm saying? In order for us to move forward, this is just one demonstration out of a million that we need to deal with, that we need to throw away. And that right here is walking out the house with your pants hanging off your ass. We need to throw that away. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I mean, the homosexual LGBT thing it's alive and it's thriving right now. And if you a straight male, there's no need for you to come out the house with your pants hanging off your ass. We all know that demonstration started in prison. You know what I'm saying? That was something that started in prison, where you had brothers that went into prison, homosexual males that wanted to attract other inmates to, sex. You know what I'm saying? So what they did was they started walking, flaunting. There was no women around. You even had a lot of cats that were so-called straight, that went in straight, came out gay due to the fact that they started fucking with the sissies up in there. You know what I'm saying? Cats doing 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years. A lot of brothers that's doing life. You know what I'm saying? They be locked up for 5 years, and next thing you know, they ain't what they used to be. before they went in there. You know, so you had the homos out there that were trying to attract the straight men. You know what I'm saying? And what they did was they started walking around the halls, you know what I'm saying, up in the jails with their pants, in the prisons. Really the prisons. You know what I'm saying? With their pants hanging off their asses. And that was the bait right there. And that slowly but surely came a trickling down effect to when they started to come home, they started carrying out tradition. They started carrying out these homosexual ways. And, you know, and then, you know, reality, you know, imagery, that type of imagery went into, you know, being portrayed into movies. You know what I'm saying? Into your music videos. The first time I ever seen a person or a group of people demonstrating, you know, that whole sagging type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Sagging type of thing. Niggas, spell it backwards, sagging, you know, type of thing, was when I seen the group Run DMC. You know what I'm saying? Run DMC, they had Walk This Way, Talk This Way. They had that, the shit, My Adidas. Def Jam bought that out. Def Jam bought that out. You know what I'm saying? We already know that, you know, Russell Simmons, that was his thing right there. You know what I'm saying? That was, you know, that was pretty much his group, Russell Simmons' group. You know what I'm saying? And they bought out the sagging thing. You know what I'm saying? To imitate the reality that was taking place in the prisons. But that took place back in the 80s, though. That trend started back in the 80s as far as it coming out of the prisons. But now we seeing brothers out here now, you know what I'm saying, in the year 2018, and it's still carrying on tradition. But when Run DMC came out with it, they had their pants pretty much to like the crack of their asses. You know what I'm saying? Now, you seeing brothers right now, they say, fuck that. We taking it to a whole nother level. We walking down the street with our pants hanging down to our kneecaps. Now, it's sad. It's sad. I mean, it ain't nothing. And I'm from the streets, man. I'm from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't, I mean, come on, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I tell you a story. I know back during that time period, back in the 80s, I was walking down the street with my pants hanging off my ass. And I remember going into a store, a sneaker store at that. And it was a lady in there with her boyfriend or husband or whatever, and she was sitting down. And she said, "Look at this dirty motherfucker right here." You know what I'm saying? I was always a self-conscious person. You know what I'm saying? She said, "Look at this. This right here is sickening." You know what I'm saying? And when she said that, I knew exactly she was talking to me. And it clicked in my brain like, hold up, man. This you know, this ain't right. This ain't right. So right from then and there, you know what I'm saying, I was like, oh shit, you know, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped doing it. You know what I'm saying? Because she planted the seed in my mind that this wasn't what it was. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't cool right here. And in the back of my mind, even though I seen it, you know, on the television, I knew it wasn't right. You know, you walking down the street with your pants hanging off your ass. I knew it was something that was not to be, you know, admired. It wasn't something that's supposed to be embraced, you know. So, you know, she planted that seed, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because now, growing up, I'm seeing it from a whole different a viewpoint now. And I seeing it from the lens that she saw it. But, you know, fast forward now, we got these brothers out here that got families. And they supposed to be role models to the household. And you got the father in there, you know what I'm saying? He coming out the house with his pants hanging off his ass. Now you got your children that's looking up to you, and they're going to imitate that. It was just 2 weeks ago. I seen a brother walking down the street with his child. You know what I'm saying? The little child had to be about 6 years old, and he had his book bag on. And obviously he was walking the child to school. And you had the brother that was walking down the street with his pants hanging down to his motherfucking kneecaps. Can you fucking believe that shit? Can you fucking believe that shit? This motherfucker walking down the street with his pants hanging down his ass, walking his child to school. You know what I'm saying? You even got cats out here, you know what I'm saying, that's going to job interviews. These motherfuckers is like, you can't be, but the thing about it is this. If you claim to be straight, you know what I'm saying? If you claim to be straight and Atlanta right now is like the gay capital. It's like the gay capital out here, man. I mean, it's the homosexual community out here is real thick. They run shit out here. You know what I'm saying? They run a lot of the businesses. They're in a lot of the high political positions out here, man. And, you know, you're not going to go anywhere and not see a large homosexual presence lingering around, man. Everywhere you go, they out here, man. It's real heavy. You got the trannies out here. You got the straight homos out here. You got the undercover homos. You got the homo thugs out here. You know what I'm saying? Down low brothers, whatever and shit, man. You know, the lesbians, you know, all of that. You got all of that right there. Whatever the LGBT stands for, you got that all here. It's here. It's here. It ain't going nowhere. You know, it's lingering around and it's getting stronger every single day. I mean, when I was in school, man, it's probably like about 2 homos in my high school. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm pretty sure if I was to go to that same high school now, man, it'd be unimaginable. It'd be unbelievable. But the thing is this right here. If you claim to be straight and you got these homos lingering around here, and if you I'm trying to figure out, like, what the fuck is you thinking about when you walk out the house with your pants hanging off your ass, man? Is you trying to attract a woman? Like, I can't even imagine a woman who would be really attracted to that. Not no respectable woman would be attracted to a man walking down the street or walking out the house with his pants hanging off his ass. You look like a 5-year-old fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? You need to tighten up, you know? And so, like, when you walking down the street with your pants hanging off your ass, you got these, not only do you got the women looking at you, but you got these homos looking at you. You know what I'm saying? You can't be so naive and ignorant not to think that these cats is not looking at you. So, if they're looking at you, and they're looking at you with the eyes of lust because you're advertising your ass, and that's what they're attracted to. You know what I'm saying? So, you can't be a straight male walking down the street or walking out the house with your pants hanging off your ass, knowing that homos is looking at you. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard reality right there, man. And it ain't nothing you can say or nothing you can do to justify it. It's real. You know what I'm saying? And the LGBT movement is getting stronger and stronger by the day. It's going to be a time when you claim, you know, you got a lot of cats out here that claim to be gangsters. They going to have, like, real homosexual gangs out here, man. That's going to be attacking straight dudes. That's what it's headed to right now, man. Because a lot of these homos, man, they up in the motherfucking gym where they working out. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers working out. And a lot of times you can't even tell that they fucking homos. You know what I'm saying? So, you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful and have some motherfucking dignity and self-respect and some integrity. You know what I'm saying? About yourself, man. If you're going to claim that if you're a man, you know what I'm saying? Be a man. Be an alpha male. Be an alpha male. Don't be, you know, no sweet tart. You know what I'm saying? Dilly-dallying, tiptoeing around the motherfucking tulips and shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? Playing both sides of the motherfucking gate. It's either you this or it's either you that. It ain't no in-between, Jack. It ain't no in-between. It is what it is, man. I'm out. Peace.